Uh, if Texas Tech lets this guy play, they're a joke. Can we just be honest about that? If Texas Tech University of the Big 12 Conference lets this guy play a game, yeah, he suspended 2 games. It's a slap on the wrist. If they let him play a game this season, they are a joke of an organization, of a university, and they should be sued. Does that mean they're the ones who caused this? No. But the ball's now in your court, Texas Tech. The ball's in your court. And the fact that they're even considering the statement they're putting out about we're here to help for Brendan's future. Are you? Are you here to help his future? Or are you here to help him win a couple football games? Are you here to help him get to the college football playoff? Are you here to try to not get skunked again in the college football playoff game? The irony in all of this, y'all, is that it's Texas Tech. If it was Arizona State, it's like, okay, you played Texas well, you represent the Big 12 well. Texas Tech isn't worth a lick in the college football playoff. And they want this guy to play because he thinks he's gonna be the one to take him there. It's a joke. He shouldn't set foot on a football field. At least in college. What the NFL does with them, they can do whatever they want. But I can tell you
That's their
this,
problem now. That's their issue.
the NFL spits people like that out.
Yo,
Ask-
if he was in the NFL, that's
Ask
a
Johnny
lifetime
Manziel.
ban. He's
Ask
banned.
Johnny Manziel how the NFL went and how he handled everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Guys, Brendan Sorsby
If
is
you're
not
in the NFL, you're never playing football again.
Brendan Sorsby is not a critical thinking human being. Can I just be blunt and say that? I'm sure he's a well-meaning guy. He's not thinking critically or maturely, and you are letting him off the hook.
And he was like a freshman and sophomore at Indiana when he did. So he was right in the, he was underaged. He was a young guy. But this is for all the young men out there, the young athletes. This is why it's important to think critically about these things and to listen to the older generation, the people that say, you need to be smart with this. You need to be smart with your money. You need to be smart with your decisions and your choices because they'll come back to bite you.
You have zero
They'll
excuse.
come back to bite you.
Yeah, you have zero excuse. And that's not to mention Indiana and them not speaking out about anything. They're the current national champions, and they haven't said a word. They haven't said a word about any of this. He was at your school when it happened. You should be penalized for this. Indiana, the current national champion contenders, the current reigning national champions in college football, you should be penalized. You should have scholarships revoked. You should have a ban on a season, whatever it is. Guys, if stuff can happen to Michigan University, it should happen to anybody. And that's the point. The point is that Texas Tech, if they let Brendan Sorsby play, all bets are off. All bets are off because not only is college football now dead or dying or close to dying, some of the points you made about the college football playoff and expanding all different stuff, but now Texas Tech is responsible for housing in their dorm rooms, feeding in their cafeteria, helping attend in their classrooms, and encouraging on the football field a liar and a gambler. Do we realize that? When you say, oh, Brendan Sorsby didn't lie, he owned up to it. He owned up to it 5 months ago. He's been betting on games since 2022. That is called lying. And now you got me on my high horse and you got me on my rant. But that is called lying. And if Texas Tech lets him play, they are aiding and abetting a liar and a gambler. And not only is that wrong in college sports and athletics, that's wrong legally. That is wrong legally when you have a job and a vocation, which, by the way, sorry, college athletes, you're now employees. You want money? You got to be responsible with it. You want money? You got to be responsible when HR calls you out for it. You want money? Don't squander your opportunity. Because here's the bigger point, and I'm surprised we haven't even mentioned it yet.